Welcome back to Instables. It looks like OCGN has been picking up on volume as they ended the day with 32 million volume, and on average they have 14 million. I'm going to go over exactly what has to happen for this one to continue to break out, and exactly where you guys can find these breakout alerts so you guys do not miss out on them again. And all I ask in return is you guys smash that like button and hit subscribe if you guys want to see more chart updates on potential breakouts that we mentioned throughout the week. So let's jump into this one. So I'm going to go over OCGN with you guys here on the 5-minute chart, and I do want to mention this one because we did alert this one really early in the morning, as you guys can see here, and they had a continuation from that volume spike, as you guys can see here, and we also did mention ZEV. On their major news they have again this morning since 5:04 a.m. They had a contract with EZB Technologies, looking to see if we can continue there as well. I did mention that 2 videos ago if you guys want to see exactly what might happen there as well, and we also did mention FULC since this morning at 5:35 a.m. this morning, and we also did mention FULC when they were coming up to test that possible breakout, and that's exactly what did happen throughout the day. And so again, with that said, if you guys want to see all our penny stock breakout alerts of the day, go to instables.com in the description below, and you guys will never miss a penny stock breakout alert of the day again. So again, OCGN, as you guys can see, we have been overall consolidating on upward for quite a while, looking to see if we can continue with this trend. So you guys can see the 20-day moving average has been holding above the 50 for quite a while, and we finally got that breakout today again with volume that we did have. But as you guys can see here, we have the 20-day moving average crossing below the 50 as we have not seen for quite a while. So again, we are looking pretty bearish at this point, but we may have a continuation if we can get the 20-day moving average to cross back above the 50 again. A lot of vaccine plays have been in play, and in my opinion, OCGN has been getting a lot of volume from that. But as you guys can see back on the 4-hour, you guys can see that we have been overall consolidating for quite a while, looking to see if we can continue. But as you guys can see here on the 4-hour chart, we do have previous resistances that we did mention, and the first and major resistance that I do want to mention is here at $10. As you guys can see, $10 is very key for us to break above. We came up to this $10 mark previously, we got rejected, had that major continuation sell-off since then, and again on the 4-hour, you guys can see we have been consolidating for quite a while, holding with the 20-day moving average above the 50 at this point in time. But again, on the 5-minute, we have the 20-day moving average crossing below the 50. So if we do have the 4-hour with the 20-day moving average above the 50, and we have the 5-minute with the 20-day moving average below the 50, it shows us that we may have a continuation breakout if the 20-day moving average does cross back up. It shows us that we could have a continuation breakout on the 5-minute chart, but it also shows us that if we do continue on downward on the 5-minute chart, then we could have the 20-day moving average cross back down below the 50, and we could be getting rejected exactly where we did previously at this point. And as you guys can see, we could not break the body of the candle above this 870 mark at this point. And as you guys can see previously, we had the same thing happen, and it looks like we are continuously getting rejected at this point. We're going to see if we can hold over 870, and again, holding over $10 and then breaking into 1153, as you guys can see here, is very key. So you guys can see here on the VPVR, showing us the most amount of volume that was traded within the stock's time period, showing us this is key resistances that we do have here on the VPVR. And if we do not hold 870, then we could have a gap down here to around $6.89 that we did see previously at this volume point. But as you guys can see, we are sitting around this 870 mark, looking to see if we can bounce up going to tomorrow to have a continuation and possibly break over this gap down point that we did have at $10. And then breaking over 1153 is very key for us. And to have that major breakout, in my opinion, is to break the body of the candle above this 1282 mark. And as you guys can see, we do have on the buy pressure here a lot of buy pressure that has been coming in, but however, we do have overall a decrease in buy pressure. Now we do have an increase in buy pressure recently, showing us that we do have a lot of buy pressure, but however, if we do not break above these buy pressure points, in my opinion, then we will get rejected and possibly have a continuation sell-off on the 5-minute chart, which would result in the 20-day moving average to cross below the 50 on the 4-hour. So again, the EMA lines crossing above the MACD, showing us a lot of momentum, but however, again, on the 5-minute chart, we have the 20-day moving average still below the 50. If we can cross back up and we can hold the 20-day moving average above the 50 here on the 4-hour, and if we could get that buy pressure point to break above our previous buy pressure point, as you guys can see here on TradingView, you come over to this plus sign over here and you can click add alert, and then you can add alert right above your buy pressure point here, so that way if it does break above it, then you won't miss out on this play if it does break out at any point in time. Again, if OCGN happens to sell off all the way to $2, for example, then if we did ever have a breakout, then we could get an alert here on the buy pressure still at this point to have that continuation and momentum that we're looking for another breakout with OCGN. And I do like OCGN as it has been very volatile, but again, I definitely would be careful. Make sure the momentum does come to you and make sure you are playing patient. But however, again, with that said, if you guys want to see all of our penny stock breakout alerts of the day, go to instables.com in the description below. You guys will never miss a penny stock breakout alert of the day again. And again, everybody that has been supporting the channel and everybody that has been in the comment section, I appreciate every one of you guys as always. Much love to you guys. And if you guys do like this video, it does help other people find it, and it does help the channel grow. And I do appreciate it very much. And again, God bless you all, and I'll see you guys in the next video.